my boss is operating correctly. Because anyway, I was going to say, I'm back. Let me lock in.
Sure is. Sure is. Sure is. But yeah.
Okay, this is the first time I've ever.
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Immaculation.
I'm waiting on 2K25, man. I mean 2K26. Just waiting for it to come in, basically. Right here, I do got some new animations. I want to take a look at them too. I'm gonna just do this kid. I'm gonna do this kid. I'm not gonna bother him about me going straight in. Hi, honey.
I got this simple tail.
Oh, you got the tail. I see that. Right here.
Because the other one was like having like stop lines like.
Alright, here, tap that. Oh, you got a safer one. That's not too shabby. I'm jumping right in. I'm not really racing. We got. They say I have to do tell them like channel 2 before you leave. Here. Like up the channel. You gonna show them your tail. Hey, listen, I'm gonna record this thing. Say like the channel.
Hi, and thanks for joining. Late into the season, let's check out the standings in the West. Taking a look at the Lakers, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And checking out the Kings, only a few spots below.
Well, I think for the Kings, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason season.
The goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Tyson in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, and it's Miles in at the center position, filling out the middle. Brett, we're now in the later stages of the season. What would you say to teams that are out of the playoff picture?
There's a couple things that you can do, BA. It's to continue to rely on the guys who've gotten you to this point, which is a grind, and you want them to understand how long the season is and that if you're going to be successful, it's going to be hard. And then the other thing you can do is turn over some minutes to younger players, obviously, to get development, put them in those situations and continue to build those relationships for the strides that those players need to take come the offseason.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game.
Going back momentarily,
He's perfect from the line this time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Skinny. It's hauled in by Purdue. Clark on the double to the paint. Here's Alvarado. Misses in close. Here's Skinny. Alvarado defending. Here's Skinny. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Tyson with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Watson passes to Lowry. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. There's the 3. And it's Alvarado missing. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Nice shot by Skinny.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a 5-point game. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense just rolled.
Lets the 3 fly. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Here's Purdue. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami. He takes it in. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Miles, that's good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Skinny. He has 7. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Kings trail by 5. And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
And before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it?
Here's Purdue. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
From about 19, Skinny, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive spot.
And the shot goes down.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
The Kings have gone 3 of 8 so far. And Lowry gets double. Inside. Here's Alvarado. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Skinny. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Kings trail by 5. Purdue passes to Miles. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I'm going to go with Brown and I right in chat. He talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Macy. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. From down in the low post, it goes. Wembanyama's got his 2nd basket of the game.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Pass to Alvarado. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
To the right side. And he lobs it up to the rim.
You missed a whole lot, man.
Watson with it.
Ow!
Driving in. And he throws it down with one hand.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Skinny. He's got 11. It's good. Skinny's got 13.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Purdue passes to Alvarado. Here's Purdue.
Look at the locks going off. Purdue.
Outside Watson. Fires the three. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Skinny. And the layup is good. He's got 15.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Outside Watson. Oh, deflected. Now here's Alvarado, guarded closely, fires, high post. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hey, can anyone stop this team right now? They've won a stunning 25 games in a row, and there seems to be no end in sight.
This kind of winning streak is special. It's really been interesting to just how many ways they are taking advantage of their opponents, pulling off 10-0 runs, constant stifling ball pressure, interior rim protection. The three-pointers are going down. This team is super exciting to watch.
A nice shot by Jemison. And now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
But anyway, back to it.
Here's Purdue. Pass to Macy. To the middle.
Look at this boy play.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Tyson. Here's Skinny. No good from outside. Sacramento has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Macy. And another miss by Sacramento. The Lakers lead by 6. Here's Skinny. He's got 15. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Watson. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award, the Western Conference Player of the Month.
Yeah, it's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Now here's Conley. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Heat in Miami. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Nice shot by Skinny. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Watson. Here's Evans, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
So the Kings making a change here. Stewart's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here. 1:05 left in the first quarter here. Here's Purdue. There's a screen, just 4 to shoot. Nice. Gets his 2nd bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Skinny. He's got 19. No good. And now 9 for 14 in the game. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. No good, a bit long that time. Kings trail by 6. Shot and Gamecocks separated by 5. Here's Stewart. It's rebounded by Carr.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
With the fadeaway. Nice shot by Skinny. Skinny's got 21.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
Pass to Evans. He puts up a 3. The shot off that time. Got it off in time. Perry from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close.
The previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
What are we talking about? Good green. Good green.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. It's a big difference maker.
On the court for the Lakers, they've got Hardy, and it's Freeman in at the power forward position. Here's Skinny. And the shot goes in. 26 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Skinny in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Clark, to the inside. Here's Skinny. Watson with the rebound.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
I'm not worried about that.
Driving to the basket. Here's Topic. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got 4 rebounds now. They set the pick. Pass to Freeman. And he gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here's Skinny. No good on the 3.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Watson. Clark grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 13. Here's Skinny. And he converts the layup. Skinny's got 4 this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider sitting him down.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Jimison's checked in. And Lowry gets doubled. Pass to Evans. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Skinny. Rebounded by Evans. The Kings trail by 15. Clark on the double. Pass to Conley. This one for 3.
That boy's a savage.
That one no good.
He's non-lethal on
The
the
Lakers
perimeter.
have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter.
That boy's non-lethal on the perimeter. I
And
don't
just
know what
over
he's swinging
3.5
at.
minutes played here in the second quarter.
Nice.
Nice shot by Skinny.
Don't know.
He's played a huge role in this
I
game
know
to
he's
this
not
point, but
lethal
it
on the
looks like he
perimeter.
just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Down low. Here's Watson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Jimison's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Skinny. Good. Skinny's got 32 points.
I'm back.
You're not going to get stops against him unless
We're
you
just
give an
waiting on
effort.
2K2
Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second.
I'm not gonna foul that.
Pass to Purdue. Clark on the double. And here's Lowry from the arc. And he buries his first look.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Excuse me, man.
Here's Skinny. He's guarded by Conley.
Excuse me, man.
Nice shot by Skinny.
They have
will be
no
wrong,
answer
man.
defensively inside.
I'll be like, let me see that.
Kings trail by 18. Right side Watson takes the 3.
Boy's so scared to shoot.
The Lakers with a rebound.
I'm giving
And
him
they've been
space,
winning
too.
at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point
Guys going to
differential
the
is
rack and
sky
Daisy
high.
going to the
Yeah, a
rack
lot
for
of
it.
their
I
games
don't
have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts,
Let me get back
big
on the
margins,
stage.
really.
I'm going to get back on the stage. And have a good time on the stage.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the period.
Let me finish this game, man. Oh, God. Damn near forgot. You did. But I'm back.
Up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment.
Let's get right back into it, man. I ain't really had a lot of time to wait. I got a lot of time, but I ain't got no time to wait.
Howdy. I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out. But crazier things have happened.
Talk to me, man. The 2K players, man. If you guys play the shit, man.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Stayed on like Kobe.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
Monk was pulling out, too.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
No, I don't come on to be a popper. Quick stop popper.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, the Kings shooting a low 30% from the floor. And it's Watson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second half from
because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Skinny. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Skinny's got 36 points.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
Pass to Lowry. Knocked loose. He's got a clear path. Here's Skinny. And they pick up 2. Skinny's got 38 points.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And it's Alvarado missing.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
No problems knocking that one down. Skinny's got 6 points in the quarter.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
And so here's Sacramento. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Just chill. Let me do this camera, man. You did.
Now Conley. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Hardy, and it's Skinny in at the point guard position. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Topic. And the league has made it clear, Grant. It sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've been all about high percent.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Skinny. There's the drive. Rebound by the Kings. Lowry's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Watson passes to Miles. Here's Purdue. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Purdue's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Skinny. And that's good from 17 feet. Skinny's got 42 in the game.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Purdue. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Skinny. And he drains the quick shot. Skinny's got 10 points in just the second half.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
May give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Pass to Lowry from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Law. Here's Skinny. And Carr gets it to go.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Miles, the pass to Lowry. And the layup is good off the glass. Watson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's the pick. Skinny. The rebound by Lowry. Lowry's out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Purdue.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there.